I almost said welcome to TMZ's Inside the Ring. I have a wrestling
Let's
podcast.
talk some wrestling, baby.
Let's talk wrestling. I just had a big interview today. Sorry, everybody. Hello, welcome to the TMZ podcast, afternoon edition once again.
I love it.
Michael Babcock is
I didn't bomb yesterday. You have me back again today.
This is great having you.
I love it. I love doing it. What's up, guys? How's everyone doing?
You are on all of our live shots. You're on the TV show, TMZ Sports show. Again, Mike, everybody knows Mike. He's the executive producer of TMZ Sports. And a good guy, and he's here to talk all about the stories that we talked about, some of them we talked about this morning, but throughout the day now, we have this new edition in the afternoon where we go through the updates that we have heard throughout the day.
Right. It's good because obviously, as you all know, how fast these stories move, especially with this Nancy Guthrie story.
This is just
crazy.
so heartbreaking, and we've gone another 24 hours not really getting any updates. And like I said yesterday, time is of the essence with Nancy. I know she's on beta blockers, high blood pressure medication. Right. I am on beta blockers, by the way, and I know you have to take that daily. And she is not that I know of, taking that daily.
I believe there are reports out there that indicate that the medication was left in the home. So if it's in the home, obviously she doesn't have it. 84 years old. We obviously know she's not in the greatest of physical health. And I think, you've got to start worrying about what her condition might be.
Right. It's very, very sad to hear.
Yeah.
Hopefully she is alive. That's all we can wish for right now. The sheriff's office, Pima County Sheriff, tells TMZ that they currently are on the belief that she is alive. So they are very hopeful. So that's a great positive to hear so far. We talked about the ransom note yesterday, but today we have a new update with this whole thing. Nothing crazy, but something that they are looking into.
Right.
There is a man that reported to authorities. Authorities tell TMZ that this man, early in January, about less than 10 minutes away from Nancy's home. This is a very large area where she lives in Tucson, long driveways, long streets, so the neighbors are not too close together, lots of vegetation, so very spread out area, not somewhere you would see this person we're about to talk about show up out of nowhere. So what we know right now, police are investigating whether a separate trespassing incident near Nancy's home could be connected to her kidnapping. Pima County Sheriff's Department confirms the trespassing case has been flagged as a potential lead. Again, early January, an elderly man living just 10 minutes away from Nancy's home reported a suspicious man lurking in his yard.
Right.
Now, this person was on the yard at some point, which triggered a motion sensor. Floodlight turns on, and the man, spooked, immediately fled.
Runs away. Right. I think it just goes to show how thorough they're being with the investigation, that they are not leaving any stone unturned. And maybe this has nothing to do with it, right? Ultimately, maybe that's the more likely outcome here. But if there was even a shadow of a chance that this could actually be connected somehow, I think you've got to look into it. And then that's exactly what they're doing. I mean, you said it, Branson, Pima County involved. You've got the FBI, Border Patrol. I mean, every agency under the sun is trying to find Nancy Guthrie.
Right. And the fact that the FBI is involved, no joke at all.
No, because look,
they know what they're doing.
They do. They have, if anybody has experience with ransom, with kidnapping cases, it's going to be the FBI, right? The Pima County Sheriff's Department. I know some people have criticized them. They say it feels like they're in over their head here, and maybe that's the case. But they do have partners that we know what they're doing.
Right, exactly. And two, my question is whether or not this was on video, because if it's not on video of this alleged trespasser, what do you do?
How the hell do you find the guy then?
I will say, it still is a good lead because he may remember what the man looked like.
Right.
They can look through the databases of that area.
Right.
But it's just so crazy. As of this morning, they put out a thing here saying that there are no suspects.
Well, and I'm sure you touched on it this morning with we get word from a news anchor out there, Ashley Banfield, who says that. Did you touch on this?
We touched on this morning, that it wasn't true. This what they're saying.
Right. So I think you wake up this morning and you say, okay, they've got a suspect, and then to find out that no, that's not the case. It's been a roller coaster. It really has.
Yeah.
And I think as you were just talking, I think with the trespasser at the elderly man's home, maybe then they can look for other video from that time, ring cameras in that neighborhood, see somebody get into a car potentially.
Right.
Maybe it could actually lead to something that's worthwhile, to a clue.
I said that this morning that, if it is a ransom, indeed, we don't know if that's confirmed just yet. We saw that alleged note. if that is the case, then in a way that is a positive because a ransom means that they are alive.
Agree.
And there's a lot happening behind the scenes that we just don't know about yet. A lot of the Fox affiliate stations that we talked to today, they all had the same question. Is Savannah going to speak out publicly on at the press conference? Are we going to see more of Savannah throughout this investigation? All that we know is Savannah has posted a lengthy statement asking for prayer and that she will not be on the Olympics coverage this Friday. I mean, imagine you're getting ready for this coverage. You're studying everything. You're huge deal. You're flying out soon, getting ready for this trip.
Right. She thought she was going to be in Italy right now. And I mean, the opening ceremony haven't started yet, but the Olympics actually started today. So she would have been on her way there, if not there already. And obviously, I don't think anyone expects her to be there. Completely understand. But it just shows you how quick things can happen. And
I do believe this will be solved soon.
Yeah.
But I'm very worried about it, that it's going to be a positive outcome.
I do too.
Day by day, every time it goes by.
I think that's a great point
every
you
night
made
that goes by.
about the ransom. That actually does indicate a positive.
Right. Let's just hope that she's alive and that she's okay right now.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And Maria Correa will be replacing Savannah Guthrie for the Olympics. So we'll keep investigating.
She'll do a good job. And absolutely. So they find her soon.
Moving on to a story that we reported on months ago.
Yes, I remember this one.
We have video now.
I know.
We finally have video.
Moment of truth.
So you can pause it real quick. So I'm gonna guide everybody through this because there's so many people in this shot. You're not gonna know what's going on.
Right. Yeah.
Let me just give you the context. So Outer Banks director Jonas Pate it was alleged that he had straddled a PA on set while they were filming and shook them violently.
Right.
And that was the allegations. And then there was also an allegation that, or a source had said that Chase Stokes had intervened, one of the actors on the show.
Right. So we were led to believe that this was a big, explosive, violent incident, and everyone on set was like freaking out. And how could Jonas Pate do this? Does the video show that? I'm not sure.
And you can be the judge on your own.
Yeah, maybe they disagree with us.
Let's play the video. So go ahead and play it for us. It's playing now. Okay. So look to the right of the Z on the TMZ. Okay. You're going to see the director turns around. Okay. And it looks to appear like he grabs her arm and says, "Don't walk in front of the camera."
When's the incident happen? Oh, that was it.
That's it. That's the incident. That is the incident. Okay, Babcock, I'll say this. The benefit of the doubt for the PA, it wasn't a great idea for him to touch.
Not a good idea. You should not
do that. But at the same time, I have worked on many, many TV sets, film sets, big film sets with very intense directors where I know not to cross their line. And I've seen them get upset. And that is not that unusual.
Right. That's certainly not, at least the way I see it, Brinson. That's not shaking. He grabbed her. He did touch her. Not the best idea. I think we both agree on that. I'm not sure this thing wasn't overblown a whole bunch.
A whole bunch. And to his benefit as well, sources and witnesses say that Pate did not shake the PA and did not injure her whatsoever, despite what she had said. It just appears that the PA was just unhappy and taken back.
Wow.
But eventually walked away.
15 years ago, we would not even have heard about this.
No, especially not back then.
Shows you just how things have changed. Yeah.
I don't know. I'm happy for this director because this video shows that this just did not happen the way that she said it did.
Right.
Definitely a money grab type of incident here.
Very fortunate for him. I think that's a great point too.
And look, she walks away like she's fine.
Right, no problem.
Like, what's the big deal?
Right.
I get it. Shook her up. I'm sure I would be shaken up for a few minutes. You know, I've been screamed at. I have been yelled at. Well, I worked on this show.
I'd rather somebody grab my arm than.
I worked on the show. I was the body double for Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
No way.
For 2 weeks, and I would do the shots like from the back. You know, like I was in his costume and I'd walk along. And this is in San Francisco in the Tenderloin district.
Okay.
And there was one time where like this guy was acting crazy on the set, this homeless guy who came on, and the director was trying to start the scene, and she's like, "You got to get out there," but I didn't feel safe. Okay. And I'm like, I am not getting on that mark. You know, I just don't feel safe right now. He's right there, and there's no security right there. She's like, "No, it's gonna be fine. Just go out there."
Right.
And I said no, and she came up to me, and she did kind of shove me in the shoulder a little bit, like, "You got to go out there."
Wow.
Like, and then I told her I had anxiety, and she didn't care.
Yeah.
You know, that's just the way the business.
I think it's the way. Right. That's the way, and that's not the exception. That's the rule. That's the way I think probably more than less directors would be. He is lucky that this tape exists.
He's very lucky. All right. Well, it looks like we still have time, so we have a last story here. Let's talk about You know what? Let's talk about Billie Eilish again today.
What happened with Billie Eilish? No, I'm just kidding.
So Billie Eilish was on the gold, not the Golden Globes, the Grammys this Sunday. We talked about this all morning with Evan, but I wanted to hear your opinion on this.
Look, I think these award shows have been ruined, to be honest. I love when it's about the music and the movies, the political statements, the ice out, the pins, all that stuff. I get it. We've all got our own perspectives. I wish that stuff was not constantly a part of these award shows. I think the reaction has been comical in many cases with Billie Eilish because
we do have the video. Let's
really quick. See it. Yeah.
Wait, do we have the video, Tony? So just before we play this video, quick context. Billie Eilish, if you didn't see, she won Song of the Year. Yeah. She went up there.
Right.
And
huge honor. Huge moment for her.
Huge moment. And she chose to make a statement saying that nobody is illegal on stolen land, which we've heard many times before, that same argument across the board. And then all of the people stood up and clapped. Let's show you the video right now. We have it.
As grateful as I feel, I honestly don't feel like I need to say anything, but that no one is illegal on stolen land.
You stop right there.
Right. Then so, shot in the
really
crowd.
Quick, Sabrina Carpenter, man. I don't know. Like, they had the camera ready then.
Do you know how? Right. When she looks like she's on the verge of tears. It's comic. If that is the feelings you have, fine. I find it to be it's bordering on hilarious, though, when you've got these celebrities that live in gated communities, gated properties, mansions that cost tens of millions of dollars. They don't go anywhere without 3 security guards. You can't approach them, and then they say stuff like that. Can I go live in your house, Billie Eilish? No.
I mean,
you have me arrested.
Well, the Tongva tribe has spoken out against, or not against, but made a statement saying that Billie, your house, multi-million-dollar home, that's a gated home, is on our land.
Branson, if she were to say to take them keys and slide those keys over to them, and I will absolutely say I respect her perspective wholeheartedly if she were to do that. Put your money where your mouth is instead of this virtue signaling stuff at these award shows. That's just my opinion.
Here's something to make you think, and I haven't said this yet. Now think about her home. Yeah. Now let's say someone walks onto her home, tries to enter her home, or tries to build a little camp outside of her her door, right? What is she going to do? She's going to call the authorities, and she's going to have them
trespass,
technically deported from her property, right?
Right, and deported into the jail.
So then, if it's stolen land, then why would they be told to leave? You get what I'm saying?
That is the $1 million question, and that's the thing that doesn't make any sense.
I just thought it was funny seeing Sabrina.
Rules for thee, not for me. So she can have her property, but.
Right. And I will say this, and I did do a lot of research on the Tongva tribe last night. It's really interesting. They actually they were the original owners of the land going all the way to Orange County and beyond. There's a lot of reservations out there for Native Americans, a lot of casinos out there. And they're very nice people, And it's really interesting when you look into the whole history.
I didn't even know that. I'll be honest, and I'm probably ignorant, but I didn't even know of that tribe. And then hear about it yesterday for the first time.
Exactly. And they did give her the benefit of the doubt. They said, thank you for the shout out and everything. We appreciate it. But like I said this morning, it was a jab sandwich. They gave her the jab first and then quickly said, thank you very much. We appreciate that. Thank you very much. All right, well, we probably should go to comments here. If you could pull up the comments, see what people have to say about this. We're bringing them up here. No worries. Backlog, how's your day been going?
It's good. It's been busy today with the Nancy Guthrie stuff. But yeah, it's good. How about yours?
It's been good. You got
a good interview.
This. I host the TMZ Wrestling podcast, and we had the literal face of the company right now, Liv Morgan.
What a great get.
Who just won the Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
She was in the ring just on Saturday in Saudi Arabia. She won the whole match, and she came on and did an exclusive interview. So you got to check it out. It's going to drop probably in the next 25 minutes on the TMZ Sports channel. Check it out. Lots said there if you're a wrestling fan.
That's awesome.
And a lot of guys like her.
Right. Yeah.
Including some of the guys in your
Lucas. Shout out to Lucas.
Shout out to Lucas.
Sports. He loves her.
We got the comments.
He's jealous you talked to her.
We got the comments.
All right, what do we got?
All right, I'll start this off. So for the Nancy Guthrie kidnapping story, Humpty Vision Jr. said, watch out, guys, Cash Patel is on
I don't
the
know
case.
if that's sarcastic or not. I'm thinking sarcasm there.
Maybe, no comment on that one.
Right,
Rachel70, I hope they find her soon. This is crazy.
Yeah.
Me too. Me too.
Agreed,
I hate knowing someone is missing and knowing that what she's going through right now
so scared.
is so unknown. Jonas Pate story with the PA being grabbed. Cats are aliens. All right. It said, yeah, I didn't see it either. I think this got blown way out of proportion is what you're saying.
I agree.
Yeah, look at the video.
There was talk like the show shutting down.
Yeah. Yeah, that's wild.
No, yeah,
to try and to do that, you know. David Horse 800 says, "Hey Branson Babcock, good afternoon."
Oh, it's my guy David. David hangs out every day on the TMZ Sports show.
We've seen him a few times on here too. He knows what's going on.
David does know. He's up on what's going on.
All right, I think that's our comments for today. All right then.
Cool.
Well, thank you, Babcock.
Of course, thank you for having me, Branson.
For sure. I'll see you maybe back here tomorrow.
Whenever you want me, I'll be here.
It's so fun to talk with you. Thanks, everybody.
Thanks, guys.